In 632 CE, the Muslim community faced a profound crisis. The Prophet Muhammad, the final messenger of God in Islam, passed away. His death left a void in leadership, creating uncertainty about the future of the nascent faith. While there was consensus that Muhammad's successor should be chosen from among his close companions, there were differing opinions on who that should be. Some believed the leader should be elected from among the most capable of the Prophet's companions. Others believed leadership should descend through the Prophet's bloodline, specifically through his cousin and son-in-law, Ali ibn Abi Talib. Ali was not only family but also a close confidant and early convert to Islam. This fundamental disagreement over succession, seemingly a political issue, held profound theological implications. It would eventually evolve into the divide that shapes the Muslim world to this day. The first major conflict, known as the First Fitna, from 656 to 661 CE, solidified the split between Sunni and Shia. After the Prophet's death, Abu Bakr, a close companion, was elected as the first caliph or successor. This election was contested by some who supported Ali's claim to leadership. However, Ali ultimately pledged allegiance to Abu Bakr, followed by the next two caliphs, Umar and Uthman. Tensions escalated when Uthman, also a companion of the Prophet, was assassinated. Ali was then chosen as the fourth caliph, but his leadership was immediately challenged by other claimants, leading to civil war within the Muslim community. The Battle of Siffin in 657 CE between Ali's forces and those of Muawiyah, the governor of Syria, proved to be a turning point. The conflict ended in arbitration, but deep divisions persisted. The aftermath of the First Fitna saw the rise of the Umayyad Caliphate under Muawiyah, and the formal establishment of the Sunni and Shia sects. Sunni Islam, meaning the people of the Sunnah, the Prophet's traditions, emerged as the majority branch of Islam. Sunnis emphasize the importance of following the Quran, the holy book of Islam, and the Sunnah, the Prophet's teachings and practices, as understood through scholarly consensus. Sunni Islam places strong emphasis on the first four caliphs, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali, as the rightful successors of the Prophet. They are known as the Rashidun, or rightly guided caliphs. Over the centuries, Sunni Islam developed four major schools of jurisprudence: Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali. These schools differ in their interpretations of Islamic law, but all are considered valid within Sunni Islam. Sunni Islam emphasizes the role of qualified scholars in interpreting religious texts and formulating legal rulings. It promotes a decentralized model of religious authority, with scholars often acting independently. Shia Islam, derived from Shi'atu Ali, partisans of Ali, believes that leadership of the Muslim community should have remained within the Prophet's family through Ali and his descendants. For Shia Muslims, Ali was not only the rightful successor, but also divinely appointed by God. They believe he inherited the Prophet's spiritual authority and infallibility, known as wilaya. This concept of divinely guided leadership continues through the lineage of Ali and Fatima, the Prophet's daughter, through their sons Hassan and Hussein. These descendants are known as imams, who possess special knowledge and authority in interpreting Islamic teachings. Shia Islam places significant emphasis on the tragedy of Karbala in 680 CE, where Hussein, the Prophet's grandson, was martyred along with his family and companions. This event holds deep religious and emotional significance for Shia Muslims. Theological and legal differences. Over the centuries, Sunni and Shia Islam developed distinct theological and legal interpretations. While sharing the fundamental tenets of Islam, such as belief in one God, the Quran, and the Prophet Muhammad, differences emerged in specific areas: succession and leadership. The most significant difference lies in the understanding of leadership. Sunnis prioritize consensus and community election, while Shia believe in divinely appointed leadership through the imams. Theological concepts. Shia Islam emphasizes the concept of taqiyya, or precautionary dissimulation, allowing believers to conceal their faith under threat of persecution. Sunnis have a different understanding of this concept. Legal interpretations. While both branches rely on the Quran and Sunnah, Shia jurisprudence gives greater weight to the teachings and rulings of the imams. This has led to variations in areas like prayer rituals, marriage laws, and inheritance. Religious practices. Sunni and Shia Muslims have distinct practices such as variations in prayer rituals, pilgrimage customs, and mourning ceremonies. These differences, while seemingly minor, reflect deeper theological interpretations. Global distribution and demographics. Today, Sunni Muslims constitute the vast majority of the global Muslim population, representing approximately 85 to 90%. They are found in significant numbers across the Middle East, North Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. Shia Muslims, comprising around 10 to 15% of the global Muslim population, are concentrated in Iran, Iraq, Lebanon, Bahrain, and Azerbaijan. Significant Shia communities also exist in Pakistan, India, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia. The geographical distribution of Sunni and Shia populations has historically been influenced by various factors, including the spread of Islam through trade and conquest, the migration of religious scholars, and political developments. Understanding the demographics of Sunni and Shia populations is crucial for comprehending the complexities of the Muslim world, particularly in regions where both communities coexist. Modern challenges and intrasectarian relations. In the modern era, relations between Sunni and Shia communities have been marked by both cooperation and conflict. Political tensions, geopolitical rivalries, and extremist ideologies have exacerbated sectarian divisions in some regions. The rise of extremist groups such as ISIS has further inflamed sectarian tensions, leading to violence and displacement. These groups exploit religious differences for their own political agendas, often targeting civilians and religious minorities. Despite these challenges, there have been efforts to promote dialogue and understanding between Sunni and Shia communities. Interfaith initiatives, academic exchanges, and community-led projects aim to bridge divides and foster peaceful coexistence. Addressing sectarian tensions requires a multifaceted approach, including promoting religious tolerance, addressing socio-economic disparities, and countering extremist ideologies. Bridging the divide. Dialogue and reconciliation. The need for dialogue and reconciliation between Sunni and Shia communities has never been greater. Open and honest conversations about historical grievances, theological differences, and contemporary challenges are crucial for fostering understanding and respect. Religious leaders, scholars, and community representatives have a vital role to play in promoting unity and countering extremist narratives. By emphasizing shared values such as compassion, justice, and peace, they can help bridge divides and build bridges of understanding. Education plays a crucial role in promoting tolerance and dispelling stereotypes. By incorporating accurate information about different Islamic traditions into school curricula, we can foster respect and understanding from a young age. Ultimately, bridging the Sunni-Shia divide requires a collective effort from individuals, communities, and governments to promote dialogue, address grievances, and foster a culture of peace and mutual respect. The future of Islam. Unity or further fragmentation. The future of Islam hinges on the ability of Sunni and Shia communities to overcome historical divisions and forge a path of unity and cooperation. This requires addressing the root causes of sectarian tensions and promoting a shared vision for the future. The rise of interfaith initiatives and a growing awareness of the dangers of extremism offer hope for greater understanding and collaboration. By focusing on common ground and shared values, Muslims can work together to address the challenges facing their communities and the world at large. The future of Islam depends on the choices made today. By embracing dialogue, promoting tolerance, and rejecting violence, Muslims can build a more peaceful and just world for all. The legacy of Sunni and Shia Islam will ultimately be determined by the actions of future generations. By choosing unity over division, they can ensure that Islam remains a force for good in the world.